All right, what is going on, y'all? I want to try out Christoffer Larsen's winning deck. He got first place at the Lorwyn Eclipsed Pro Tour a week or two back. This deck is pretty disgusting. A lot of disruption with the deceits, and then he goes for the game-winning combo, which is the Dimir Excrutiator. When it enters, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library face down, flyer. But the challenge is you have to mill them out before you get milled out. So the way that they go about that is we have 4 copies of the Restless Reef, and when it attacks, target player mills 4 cards. So basically, if you can hit Dimir Excrutiator the next turn, you pass the turn. They draw their card. They're down to 5. You attack. You mill them for 4. Now they're down to 1, and it puts them on a extreme clock of they have to kill you immediately, or else you just win the game. The other way that it can force the opponent to draw cards is with Insatiable Avarice, this cool card from Outlaws of Thunder Junction, where you can force them to draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this deck out. I have not played it at all. Just watched the Pro Tour, and seems like a pretty sweet brew. I'm going to be playing best of 1. Sometimes the games go a little quicker. And yeah, let's go ahead and keep this one. We've got one of our combo pieces here. We've got some card draw. We've got the Deceit. We can disrupt their hand. Got another combo piece. I think we'll just chill. I'm probably going to drop the Deceit next turn in order to disrupt their hand. I'm seeing some mono white bunny kind of a deck here. It's probably a control deck of some kind, like a white, control deck with potentially some board wipes and stuff, and potentially, I'm hoping to find a Caretaker's Talent, and if they got that, that's a really key piece of their deck. Okay, don't have it, but they do have that, so that is their other source of card draw in this kind of deck. We want to interrupt their card draw for sure. We want to interrupt that card draw. Next turn, we're probably just hitting Winter Night Stories, or I could even go with... This is another cool combo of this deck. You can use the Spear Spider-Man to get back your Deceit, and if you pay blue, black, you can bounce something and get another Deceit trigger. So actually, I think that's pretty strong. I think I'm probably just going to do that. Other option would be to go Winter Night Stories next time, and if I hit a Dimir Excrutiator, what I can do is I can discard it, have that in my graveyard, and then go with the Barrow combo here. What do we do? I think I'm going to try that. If I hit a Excrutiator, I'm in really good shape here. Okay, I think I'm going to decline. Go with 2 lands. Let's not kill you. It doesn't really do a whole lot, but... Oh, yeah. What is that? We'll just kind of keep the board fairly clear here. Next turn, I'm going to go ahead and burn one of these on my Deceit. Ooh, or we could go Excrutiator. Yeah, we'll go Deceit, and we'll get that board wipe out of their hand. Good one. I want to get that board wipe out of their hand. Blue. Go black. Got you. Get rid of that board wipe. You. Okay. So So normally this seat's a 5/5, but since we did the Superior Spider-Man, it's a 4/4 version. But yeah, that was pretty sweet. That was pretty sweet. Activation is 4 on that, so I got plenty of lands for that. Could potentially do flashback, try to find the Excrutiator. I think I'm just gonna go with this. If I do not draw the Excrutiator, I think we're just gonna throw it on top of my deck, draw the cards, get ready. Ooh, we found it. We found it. There it is. Boom. Okay, we have hit the combo. No attacks. I don't need to attack. My plan is just to mill him out. Do not need to hit him for 4 here. Even if they board wipe us, we are in a great spot. We are in a great spot. Shots fired, baby. Excrutiator has entered the building. Hello. Hello. Well, let's mill him. Mill, baby, mill. Be milling. Still the current 5 cards. They are down to 1 card. Would you like to block? They do not. Nice. I've got 4 cards. They got 1. They got 1. Yeah, their only hope here is to activate that and then have some really big creatures. But I do have 2 blockers, and then I can force them to draw next turn, and they're toast. So I don't foresee us losing this game. Nice. First ever game with the deck. It flowed smooth spot. It's got just that little bit of hand disruption. We were able to make them discard 2 different cards that were both absolutely key to their plan. Their card draw through the Enduring Innocence, and then their board wipe. So, okay, I think this one's fine. Got a little removal. I can find my combo pieces with this. I can make them. I think I probably will go ahead and do Deceit on turn 2. Interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Deceit. Oop. Let's look at your hand. Ooh, yeah. I'll take that. That's a source of card draw. I think next turn I'm probably just going to Bitter Triumph this guy. I'm assuming they're going to drop their 3/1 elf, so we'll be taking a little damage here. We will be taking some damage. Going to discard. Make it a little bigger. Could discard a land. Oh, he has plenty of land. Yep. Making it a little bigger. It's fine. Let's go you. You know, it is instant speed, so let's just wait. I think what I'm going to do here is either take the 3 damage or possibly discard the Winter Night Stories. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. I faced this deck a couple times, the Rakdos Discard Moonshadow deck. I mean, it seems pretty strong. You've got a lot of ways to discard, force yourself to discard stuff. I want to get them to discard. I want to trick them into kind of discarding because they'll get an extra point of damage there, or just don't pay life, we're gonna discard a card. We're gonna take 3, that'll be so 5 next turn. I think I'll just pay the life. I'll kill you. would have been slightly safer just to discard this. My thinking is next turn I'm going to have a 4/4 blocker because I can use him to get the seat out. Go blue. Let's go blue. So that's going to make it a little tough on him. That will make it a little tough on him. Oh, it's you. That card's useless. Yeah, there is nothing in my deck that card's going to hit. Wanted to get rid of him because he is their discard outlet, which can keep pumping him up. So at this point, if they do discard something, make it a 4/4, I'd be happy to just trade. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go with you. Okay, we're wrecking them. We are wrecking them. Okay, fine. Let's get rid of these 2 lands. Okay, fine. Get rid of these 2 lands. There again, pretty land flooded there, but I mean, hey, the fact that we were able to draw all those is pretty sweet. Yep. What do I want to do? Got Menace. I can't see. I could just go Excrutiator. Go Excrutiator. I'll probably draw another land, so I could potentially kill that. Okay, I could draw the land, but even better. Another one. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is disgusting. I mean, this feels like our deck just is like countering everything they're trying to do. That is just dirty. Go, Excrutiator. And we got a second source of milling. Yeah, this is brutal. This is brutal. When you're playing Rakdos aggro, you're down to 5 cards. Yep, that's a good one. Nice. Hey, 2 in a row. 2 in a row. I mean, we're just in Platinum, so it's not like we're facing necessarily the absolute top meta decks yet. You know, but it feels nice when you try out a brand new deck that you've never played before, and you just start winning. So, yeah, I like it. I like the hand disruption. I'm not playing some of the sideboard cards that they have even more hand disruption in the sideboard. So if you watch the Pro Tour Finals, he was against Tony Portolan playing Dimir Harmonizer, and it was great. It was a cool battle. Larsen pretty much dominated the first couple games, and then he actually blundered in game 4. And Tony Portolan, I made a video about this, but he blundered in game 4, and Tony Portolan absolutely blew him up in one turn. You know, basically what happens is Christoffer Larsen had the win in hand, had the Excrutiator out, he had things to mill, he had some hand disruption, and the issue was he... oh, wait. Oh, okay. I thought that gave all creatures -2/2, but no, it's not. It's when it enters all creatures. Okay, got it. So, anyways, so basically, Christoffer Larsen had the game wrapped up, and if he won that game, he would have won the tournament right then and there. And what happened was he gave Tony Portolon one extra turn. He didn't use his hand disruption. He could have destroyed his hand. Ooh, what do we take? The Harmonizer or the Ouroboros? Yeah, we gotta go Ouroboros. And if he had used his cards that he had available, he could have stripped away the combo pieces and won the game easily. But he just passed the turn. He had 7 mana open. He just passes the turn, does absolutely nothing other than drop a land. And then Tony Portolon drew the top deck of the century, found the exact combo piece he needed. And yeah, I think I'm going to evoke this one as well, just so I can get that other combo piece out of their hand here. I'm not drawing any blue sources, so I kind of need to just try to survive. Yep. There we go. So this is the hand disruption. This is the hand disruption that's gonna hopefully keep me in this game. And so yeah, no, great finals. It was awesome. Luckily for Christoffer Larsen is he actually came back and won the final round, but it tied it up 2-2, and so he put himself in a really rough spot there where he could have, what does this give, indestructible? It does. So let's go ahead and just kill that now. So what I'm doing here, the reason I'm targeting this, knowing he can make it indestructible, is I want to get that card out of his hand because I have a Deadly Cover Up. So if I get one more land, oh no! If I get one more land, I can board wipe him, and if he had that in his hand, he would just give it indestructible. So we're at the point where, yep, okay, we got mana screwed. It happens. We got mana screwed. But what I was saying is, you know, the board wipe doesn't work if they have a trick that makes it indestructible. So I'd rather just get that out of their hand immediately and try to set myself up for a board wipe. Which is crazy that we got mana screwed in this deck. He's running 26 lands in a 60 card deck. I think that's more than I've ever run in a deck. I usually go 23, 24. And then if I'm doing an aggro deck, I go down to like 21, you know, so I don't think I've ever ran a deck with 26 lands. But I think with this deck, you have enough card draw that you're going to be fine. So I want to go blue. If I do get that Deceit, I want to be able to go blue, blue, black, black on the Navarro. Get these tapped down. Uh-oh, might be a control deck. We might be against a control deck. You know, well, they've got a Merfolk. Maybe it's a Merfolk deck. Maybe we'll get lucky and it's just an innocent little Merfolk deck. But yeah, I don't want to cast anything into this open mana like this. Yep, it's looking like a control deck. Boring. Boring. Sure. Kill you. So, one of the negatives about going best of 1 here, against control decks, being in best of 3 is definitely your friend. Because I could have all kinds of stuff in my sideboard that could make that better. Yeah, once again, I just don't want to play anything into this open mana. My only hope is they make some kind of a mistake here, and okay, I'm bored. Snooze fest. Snooze fest. Stupid control deck. Boring. I will play an occasional control deck myself, but what I like to do is actually have some win cons in the deck to where I'm not just sitting there every turn just like, yep, do nothing. No, I want like some win con, an Elspeth, or the one I've been playing lately is my Azorius control deck. Is a bunch of changelings are mixed in there, and then I've got like 3 copies of the Sliver Hive Pool from Edge of Eternities, and that one's really fun because you just kind of you have your control stuff. You got plenty of, you got some board waves, you got some counter spells, but the fun part is, well, let's see what they got in their hand. The fun part is you throw out a changeling once in a while, when you can, between your control spells, and then you can cast Sliver Hive Pools for cheap, and then all of a sudden your slivers all have, oh, look at that! Boom, 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 boom. Okay, look at that. This stuff is, yeah, I'm not going to be casting a whole lot of creatures, so you might be... Okay, we'll go Reef. Look at that hand. Nothing but removal. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So right now they don't... Yeah, okay. So he would just die if I dropped him, so I don't see any point. Let me go black. Because Dimir Excrutiator is like 5 black pips, so... I've got plenty of blue. Don't need any more. Yeah, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you. I only thought there was maybe it'd be better just wait till they see if they cast a Grand or something. But right now they just got nothing but pure removal in their hands, so I'm not too worried about it. Go stock up. I mean, this would be great. I was gonna say, if I can get the Dimir Excrutiator here, and then I think I need another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn we go Excrutiator. We're gonna put them in a real spot here, because there's no way they're gonna kill us. I have the Reef to kill them, hopefully. They've got 1. Yeah, I am worried they could kill the Reef. Yeah, they could kill the Reef, but I think I'm still good here. Let's just hope they didn't find a counter spell. Yeah, that would have been a little embarrassing if they had the the quench. It'll quench ya. Drink cactus juice. It'll quench ya. It's the quenchiest. Okay. Goal number 1 is don't die. Okay, good. They're going to bring that back. They're going to bounce it. Which means I can now get the Reef off without really any danger of them killing it. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't care about that. Don't care about that. I don't care about that. We're going Reef. We're going Reef. How about you mill 4 cards? Doink! And then I can go here. Pay 2 life. I'm gonna kill you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Oh, hello. Look at that hand. Look at that hand. Oh, look at that hand. No creatures. No creatures. Oh, look at that hand. That is brutal. That is brutal.
Awesome.
No, they. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome hand, buddy. So their hand, I mean, pretty bad against. I mean, absolutely useless against this deck. But against some decks, their hand would have been great. Oh, let's just be a jerk. Let's go this. Grand, you go bye-bye. Your turn. Oh, baby. Oh, that was dirty. I'm vibing, baby. We're vibing, baby. Climbing, my experience with climbing, I did a mythic climb with a Kona Simic deck. It's been months at this point, a few months ago. It was back before Vivi got banned, so I was definitely facing a lot of Vivi decks. And I had a decent win rate against that deck. So Kona, most of you are probably pretty familiar with Kona. If you're not, it is a creature from Duskmourn where it has a survival ability, and the survival ability is if it's tapped at the beginning of your second main phase, then you can drop a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield for free. So, basically, you don't have to attack with Kona. There's tons of different ways of tapping Kona. And, okay, we gotta kill that immediately. So basically, you tap Kona, you drop an Omniscience, or you drop some big monsters like the Voltborn Tyrant or a Golta, you know, and just drop all the creatures of your hand. Or there's also a ton of... Oh, we'll do that. Oh, actually, no. I could go Kavaro and just kill both of them. Boop. Hello. So anyways, you just drop something. Oh yeah, there was the dragon from Tarkir Dragonstorm, the blue one. I'm blanking. The river regent. So essentially, you can drop a river regent, and there's also the oh, we found our boy. You also have the Roiling Dragonstorms from Tarkir Dragonstorm, and so once you've got the Omniscience down, you can, if you've got a couple of the Roiling Dragonstorms and the dragon, you can... Okay, I think we have everything we need here. I don't think I need to kill that. You drop the River Regent, you bounce all the Roiling Dragonstorms back to your hand, you draw a ton of cards, and you just combo off and win the game. And then Vivi is also a super combo deck. They're going to get off to a super aggressive start. So the interesting things about the battles with Vivi decks is it's basically who finds their combo first. If you don't find your Kona combo by turn 4 or 5, the game is over. If you hit Kona on turn 4 or 5, typically you can just nuke them. You just nuke them. Hope they don't have the counterspell. Oh, they did. Okay, you know, thinking back on that, I probably should have Intimidation Tactics that turn. Oh, you know, or just cast that, kill their creatures. That would have been good too. Okay, next turn we're just going to kill their creatures. It's not legendary. Yep, that's fine. Ooh, let's not make the same mistake again. Let's see what they got. Let's see what you got. So we may have to go into beatdown mode here. Cast Mute. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I should have just attacked last turn. That's okay. They kind of, not necessarily wasted their star charts, but personally I'd rather see that. Okay, they found a stock up. That's cool. That's cool. The other deck's pretty cool. Got a little unblockable guy. They got a lot of ways to draw cards. They can do a lot of damage here. I don't know if stock up's gonna save me. Don't know if stock up's gonna save me here. Okay, that's a card. I think so. Well, doesn't really matter. Yep, I think they got us. That's okay. Too many counterspells. Too many counterspells. I just have to go black, enters tap, swing. Yeah, we might be in trouble. This would be interesting if we might be able to kill them next turn. If they don't kill us this turn, that's okay. 5, 6, 7. Yep, nice. Yeah, we got it. Too many counterspells. Too many counterspells. So yeah, like I was saying, problem with best of 1 is if you're against a lot of counterspells, you don't have the tools in your main deck to really deal with it. If you're in best of 3, I can throw in all the Cavernous Souls and all that stuff. But that's fine. They had a cool little deck. They had a cool little deck. Might have been able to win that one if I had attacked. There was one turn I didn't attack. I was just kind of holding back a blocker, but I forgot that the Sig can make it to where you can't block either of their creatures. Alright, this looks fine. This looks fine. Turn 1 Intimidation Tactics. Turn 2 Deceit. I like it. I like the hand disruption. Going here. We're going hand disruption mode, baby. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. Lands, am I right? Lands, am I right? So, do I want to get that out of their hand? I don't know. I'm just going to kill this guy at this point. I don't really... Unless they drew something really good, I don't really feel in much danger here. But it is 6 to hard cast, so I don't know if I'm going to make it that far. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, let's go stories. I don't feel like my life is under too much pressure here, so I think I'll just discard these two. I think I'll just start trying to find my combo. They seem to be off to a pretty low power start here, so I think I can just take a few damage. Okay, yes, beautiful draw. Got the land, so I don't need the land. Take the removal. Yep, this is gonna hit hard. This is gonna hit hard. Nice. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Oh, that is sick. Oh, that is sick. Hello. Hello. Board wipe. You've been board wiped. Oh, nice. Yep. Kind of a weird looking deck there. Rakdos Landfall. Who has ever heard of that? Okay, we'll keep this one. I don't like having 2 of these in my hand, but... Okay, hoping for a land. I need land. We do have this guy. We have the Deadly Cover-Up. So, hoping to... I mean, we'll take a little damage here, but... Bitter Triumph would be great. To draw, well, right now I just either Bitter Triumph or lands would be my best bet. Deceit would be okay. Oh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. You dead. Bye-bye. I'm actually surprised this card is doing so well. I've drafted it a couple times in Lorwyn Eclipsed draft, and it just seems bad. Yeah, it was not doing work for me. I think I have to shock this in so I can stock up. I'm going to take a little extra damage here, but okay. Definitely need the land. Oh, man. I guess I'll take the Excrutiator. Might have been better just to get 2 lands there. I'll be right back. All right. Well, I think we're going stock up. I need a land. 6 black. Wow. What would be great here is a way to discard this, like another Winter Night Stories or something. Okay, I do have a land and a Deceit. Seems okay. Hello. Hello. You might be in danger. The thing is, I don't have the reef this game. I never found the reef. Oh, okay, cool. So what I might do is... do I board wipe? Yeah, I think I have to board wipe them. Oh no, I forgot about that. Whoopsie. Kill you. So I'll take that one. Just see what they got. Okay, 2 removal spells. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so now we know that we're fairly safe here. Excrutiator's gone. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we can make them discard that. Go black. Pay 2 life. Boom. 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 No, I want them to bounce. Yeah, okay, I want them to bounce that first. Yep. We're going with you. Their bat is basically worthless. Of course, they can... Okay, yep, your bat is basically worthless. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. I'm feeling good. So this is only Mana Value 3 or less, so I don't think that hits anything in my deck. This one, something has to leave the battlefield for it to actually kill one of my creatures. And it's a sorcery, so... something has to leave the battlefield on their turn before that becomes good. Play the Harvester next turn, kill their dude. Swing first. So, you know, sometimes those bats can be like insanely good. Especially if you have a bunch of them at once, because you can strip away the removal from their hand. Okay, they got the Heartless Sack, that's cool. But my experience has mainly been they kind of suck. You know, it's better to just have a discard spell, because then... Okay, do I want to get back the Deceit? I think I do. Ooh, or do I want the... Nah, I'm going to go Deceit. I'm going to go Deceit. Goodbye. So yeah, we're sitting pretty good. We have stripped their hand away. But yeah, those bats, it's like, oh, you discard a card. Oh, wait, if that thing dies, you get it back. Okay. You know, I have had games where it's like, oh, we found the reef. Okay. 6. Yep, we're swinging. Another harvest. We're putting some pressure on them. We are putting some pressure on them. Got him. So, I think one of the cool things about this deck is that it is a combo deck, but it has just a ton of really powerful stuff in the deck that if you don't hit your combo, you can just beat down. I mean, you have some beefy, chunky creatures. So the way the deck is designed is really sweet, because early game you typically have a good bit of removal. You've got a couple board wipes. You've got card draw, card selection with Winter Night Stories and stock up. And you also have just insane late game power. The combo is sweet. If you hit the combo, yeah, you're rocking. But you don't have to hit the combo. It's a combo deck that you don't have to hit the combo. I mean, that's great. I'd say that's one of the drawbacks of my Simic Kona deck. At least the one I'd been running when I climbed a Mythic. It was all in on the Omniscience combo. Ooh, interesting. Spell snares, nowhere to run. Creature or enchantment. Okay. So we cannot cast a 2-mana spell against them. I don't think any of those really affect what I'm doing. Don't have any enchantments. No 2-mana spells. Not going to drop any creatures. At least none with 3 toughness. Weird deck. This is just a straight Dimir control. Straight up Dimir control. I'm surprised how well this deck or this card seemed to perform in the Pro Tour. A lot of the games, the spell snare was just massively impressive. In draft, it's for Lorwyn Eclipsed. This has performed horribly. Kind of like the Requiting Hex. I had one of those in my hand and it just sucked. I think I might actually get rid of the board wipe. They have like no creatures, so I don't think the board wipe really matters. Oh no, I should have done the Bitter Triumph because they have the 2 spell snares. Okay, I see what you're doing here. So yeah, we have to kill that now. We have to kill that now. I know. I'm gonna pay those. Kill you. Because they're just controls. That's why I figured the board wipe isn't really going to do me a ton of good. But thinking back on it, I probably should have done the Bitter Triumph. So now this next turn, I'm just going to stock up. We're going to stock up. Let's do the stock up. Sure. Guess I'll have to get rid of a land here. Against their deck, I would love to have had like Dimir Excrutiator in my hand right now, just so I could. Okay, not the ideal draw. Did they find some other form of counterspell? Nope. Okay, so we're gonna go to Seat. I think I need to take a land. Okay. Sure. Thank you. I already have 4 lands, so I can do the Surveil. I don't think I want you. Let's go you. What do we got? Ooh, Unholy Annex. You go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. So yeah, I see what they're doing here. They're just a straight up just discard kind of a deck. They're just gonna start bouncing stuff. Oh wow, I'm surprised they didn't bounce the Tiny Bones again. That's kind of weird. Going stock up. I was tempted just to activate the Reef there this turn, but I really want the Excrutiator. There it is. And then do I go Hex? Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Kill you. Okay, that's why they didn't. That's why they didn't return the thing. That's fine. that actually worked out really well. That was their counter spell that could have killed my Excrutiator. Okay, we just go there. Yeah, go there. Depending on what they do here, they are just getting mana screwed. They'd be doing a little bit better if they'd hit another land or two. They are getting mana screwed. Okay, nice. Same bullshit over and over. This deck's got one move, baby. This deck has one move. So, if I hold this in my hand, they're just gonna make me. They're just gonna make me discard it. So, no reason to hold that. So yeah, all I got to do to win this game is just attack with the Reef. Call it a day, baby. Yeah, you know, one of the things I'm liking about this deck is that it's fairly resilient against these high removal decks. I mean, you can see they've got removal, all this stuff's like, these are absolutely worthless against my deck. The only spells I could really hit would be the Bitter Triumphs, which I was able to do on a turn that they were just tapped out. This guy, I have like no 3 toughness creatures in my entire deck, so that card is a blank. Their combo with the Fear of Isolation and the Tiny Bones was cool. Nice. You know, it was a cool combo. They were able to just like continually make me discard, which is super annoying. But a lot of those I was just discarding a land, discarding a removal spell that I don't need, and so they're against a deck like Dimir Excrutiator. They don't have enough pressure. They don't have enough pressure to get me out of that game. And then with their counter spells, even if I cast Dimir Excrutiator and they counterspelled it, it'd go in the graveyard, and I've got Superior Spider-Man to bring it back. I've got other cards that can help me find it. So I think I'll keep this. I'm not loving it, but I think I'll keep it. So this deck is pretty sweet. I can see how it's really good for the meta right now. A lot of decks are trying to find that answers to the Ouroboros and the they're trying to find the answers to the Badgermole Cub decks. They're trying to find lessons, you know, stuff against like, is it lessons and stuff? I guess I'll go Harvester. I don't think the board wipe in there. This deck looks like just another straight up lame-o. Do I want to go? Yeah. Lame-o discard BS deck. At this point, I'll just get rid of one of the Excrutiators. Yep, discard you. Oh wow, we're finding every. I guess I'm just gonna draw some cards. Against discard, card draw is your friend for sure. I doubt I'm gonna find a creature, but let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. Literally nothing. Just discard. Boring. Problem here is I don't have. I'll discard one of these guys. I need the Reef. Okay. I need the Reef. Okay. So, next turn. Play the Reef. Don't need you. Don't need you. Sure. Don't need you. Play the Reef. We've kind of buffered ourselves here, so as long as they can't make us discard 3 cards in a turn, then we're going to be okay. Don't need you. The reason I'm doing that is I just want to back up Reef if they had some way of like killing it. But I don't think they do. we hit our combo. Even after discarding how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here we go. Can they kill it? Don't know. Maybe. We have to kill it, or else they're just toast. Thing is, I have a backup reap for next turn. So they could airbending lesson it. That's their best play, is the airbending lesson. Which one are they more afraid of? They're kind of hovering over the Doomsday Excrutiator, which I would love it if they did that. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna say, I was trying to, yeah, I almost ruined it here. I'm gonna say, oops. I mean, they could have potentially, I don't think there was anything they could have done to actually win, but they could have survived one more turn just by bouncing the reef. Airbending the reef would have done the trick. I had the backup reef, though. I had the backup reef. All right, if you've made it this far into the video, please hit me with that like and subscribe.